Hello, my name is Kinite Gideon and you are welcome to K-BEST.IT. Okay, today we are going to add a computer to our domain. And before we start, I want you to know one or two things. Not all editions of Windows that you can use to add to a domain. Okay, we have Professional, Ultimate and Enterprise. These three editions you can use it to add a domain, or you can add it to a domain. But apart from that, Windows Starter, whether Windows 7, Home Premium, Home Editions, is not supported in any domain. Okay, so what we are going to do is we are going to get a PC, whether virtually or physically, and we will install our Windows on it, a client OS, whether it's Windows 8, Windows 7, Windows 10. It depends on you. And again, we are going to change the name of the computer. We're going to change the computer's name. And thirdly, we provide IP address by using DHCP, and you can choose to set it static. It's your own this thing. If you want to use DHCP too, you can do so. And then we try to add it to our domain. So after adding the computer, you will check and see whether the computer has been added to the domain. So the things I want to show you, or I want you to know, is not all editions of Windows can be added to a domain. What you can add is Enterprise, Ultimate and Professional editions. Okay, these are the editions of Windows you can use to add to a domain. So by not wasting time, let's get to our server and see what we can do. So this is our server, Windows Server 2016, and we have a domain called K-BEST.IT on this server. So if you want to see whether this server is a domain computer, you just click on local server and you get information that yes, this server is really a domain server. So this is our domain, K-BEST.com, and the name of this server is WinDCO1, domain controller 1. Okay, this is the IP address 192.168.2 on our server side. But on our client side, it's the computer that we are going to use to join this domain. Okay, so if you click on tools and click on Active Directory users and computers, what you are going to get is you are going to get details about everything on your company. So if you check your domain over here, you can see that computers, there is no computer added to this domain. Okay, so we are going to add a computer to this domain and check again whether this computer have been added to this domain. So let's get to the client side. This is the server, and let's get to the client side. That's we are having Windows 8 Enterprise edition, and with this Windows 8 we are going to add this Windows to our domain. So what we will do is we are going to change the computer name and set the IP address for this this client OS before we can join it to a domain. I told you earlier that not all editions and versions of Windows that you can, not edition, sorry, it's not version, not all editions that you can join. We have Professional Edition, Ultimate Edition, Enterprise Edition. With these editions you can join to a domain. But if you are having edition like Starter, Home Premium, a lot of additions. You cannot add to a domain. So by not wasting time, let's change the name of our computer. So to change the name of our computer, let press Windows key plus X, okay, and press Y to view our system properties. So we are going to change the name of this computer. So click change settings and click change. So this was the name given to this computer, client. Okay, so this is a client computer. Okay, whether it's a computer in the IT department, in the sales department, whether it's a manager's computer, it's a computer. Okay, so the name of this computer is client. So I've changed it to client. I'm not going to change it again. So if you want to change it, you just highlight and type the name that you want. Like let's say IT PC, and you can choose to make it accounts PC, or sales PC. It depends on you. Okay, so if you after changing the name you press OK, then your server, your OS is going to your Windows is going to restart. So after the restart, then it's done. Okay, but I don't want my machine to restart now. I've changed it. So for you, change it and type OK, and you get an option that your computer is going to restart. So after changing the name of the machine, you provide the IP address. So to provide the IP address, you click on Windows key plus X and click on A. So click yes. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to launch the command line as an administrator. So these are the keys you use to run. Okay, it's a shortcut key. So what we are going to do here is type IP config. So we want to know our IP address. This is our IP address, 192.168.1.11. Why are we getting 192.168.11? Because we have a DHCP server, and this server is providing us IP address. Okay, the company's IP address. So if you don't have DHCP server, you can get 169, which means it's an APIPA address. So what does APIPA means? Automatic IP address. What it means is that if a computer didn't get IP address from the DHCP server, it tries to assign itself an IP address, and this IP address is the APIPA, automatic private IP address. Okay, and this IP address we are having, or we got it from our DHCP server, and our DHCP server is somewhere. So what means that we got it from our DHCP server? Because we didn't set it static. So if you type ipconfig space / all, you get all the information. Okay, so here it tells her that the Ethernet adapter, that's our network adapter. Okay, we got this IP address from a DHCP server. So if you see this area, DHCP server enabled. Okay, yes. So, and IPv4 address, this is the IPv4 address that we had, and it's from our DHCP server. Okay, and this is the subnet mask, and this is our gateway, default gateway, and this is our DHCP server. Okay, so let's check on our server to verify that we are truly having this IP address from our DHCP server. Okay, so this is our DHCP server, and let's expand our DHCP server, expand IPv4, and under our scope, let's see address leases. Okay, yes, we have one address list, and the IP address here is 192.168.1.11. so the name client. So now you get it that we got this IP address from what? Our DHCP server, and this is our lease duration time DHCP here. So now you are 100% that we got the IP address from a DHCP server. Thank you. So let's get into our client OS, and you can choose to set it static. So if you want to set it static, you just click this network icon, click open network and sharing center, click change adapter settings. So this is your Ethernet adapter. Right click and properties, select properties, and here double click on IPv version 4, and you can choose to use the following IP address. You can click use the following IP address and set it over here as static. So after that, press OK, and you are good to go. So that is how you set your IP address. And again, we are going to add this computer to our domain. So before we add this computer to our domain, let's try to ping and see whether we have access to our server. Okay, this is our server and this is our client OS. Let's ping and see whether we have access to our server. So Windows key X A, launch the command prompt. Okay, and type ping space. So the IP address for our server now is 192.168.1.2. so we are going to ping our server whether it's there. Okay, so we will ping, and the ping protocol here will send or give us our ping reply. We request and get a ping reply back. So ping 192.168.1.2. Enter. Our reply from our ping was successful. We had a reply that is successful, reply from our server. So this is the reply we got from our server. Okay, and it was successful. So we have access to our server because the IP address that we got was from our DHCP server, the same server. Okay, so now we are going to add our computer to the domain. So to add a computer, click on any folder and click on computer over here. Some versions of Windows like Windows 10 and Windows 8.1, we are not going to see computer over here. We are going to see this PC, and it's the same. So right click on this computer and click on properties. Okay, you get the system properties over here, and click change settings. So you went and change your your PC name or your computer's name, and with this system properties Here we are going to add our computer to a domain. So click change and click member of, then you type the name of your domain. So the name of my domain is K-BEST.com and press enter. Then you get a reply from the server say, who are you trying to add this computer to this domain? Who are you? Not anybody can just sit on somewhere and add a computer to the domain, but only system administrators can do that. So you tell the server that, oh, I am your administrator. I'm your administrator, okay, and this is my password. So add this computer for me. Then we get, it was successful. Welcome to K-BEST.com domain. Wow, amazing. You see, this computer has been added to what? A domain. So not anybody can just sit somewhere and add a computer to a domain, but an administrator can do that, or anybody in the enterprise admins group can do that. If you create a user in your domain and the person is in the IT department and the person is not or have not been added to the admin group, the person cannot add a computer to the domain. So only administrators and users in the admin enterprise group or is it enterprise admin group can add a computer to the domain. So we are going to get an alert that you must restart your computer to apply changes. Okay, then click OK and click close. Restart now. So our PC is going to restart. Okay, so let's get back to our server. So on our server, let's see whether this computer that we add to our domain have been added. Okay, so click on tools, click on active directory users and computers, and this is our domain K-BEST.com computers. Yes, yeah, clients have been added. So this is how you are going to add a computer to your domain. Whether the computer you are going to add is a server somewhere, it's a computer or a PC somewhere that you want to add. It's accountant PC, whether it's accountant PC, IT department PC, sales PC. This is the process that we are going to take to add the computer to the domain. Okay, so this means we've added our computer to the domain. And let's say this PC is at the IT department and we are going to use or Prince is going to use this PC, okay, to log on. So this is the details of Prince and the first name. I want the logon name. So the logon name is P Donaldson, okay, at K-BEST.com, and the password is 1 2 3 up to 6 exclamation mark QW. Okay, so we are going to use this P Donaldson at K-BEST.com to log in on that PC. So let's close this thing and so now we are on our Windows 8 PC, which have a name client, and we added this PC to our domain not long ago. Okay, so click on and add. Prince is going to use this PC. Okay, so Prince is going to provide the logon name and the what? Logon name and the password. So click other users, and here we are going to type the name P Do Nelson at K-BEST.IT.com. So you provide your password 1 2 3 4 5 6 exclamation mark QW and press enter. The user password must be changed before what? Signing in. The last time we created a domain and created a user, this user, we told our server that if this user logins at the first time, the person must change its password before he can what? Log in or get the desktop. So Prince is going to change the password right now. Click OK. So this is the old password. So Prince is going to provide a new password. So Prince is what? Somebody employed, okay, in the IT department, and Prince is having this computer at the IT department, and before Prince can log into his computer, he used to type his what? He must type his logon name and password. Why? Because Prince didn't create this on its own. The administrator did this and give it to Prince. It means that if you've been employed in a company and the administrator haven't give you anything, you cannot log into any machine. It means you've not been employed, because you don't have any details to log into any machine to use. If you type any name, it won't come unless the administrator would provide you your details. Okay, your details to log in. So Prince is going to change the password. So Prince, now type any password that you want. Prince is going to use 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 exclamation mark QW. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 exclamation mark QW. Then Prince is good to go. Enter. Your account has time restrictions that keep you from signing in at this moment. Why? Because when they created the user Prince in the domain, when Prince was created in our domain, okay, so this is Prince from the IT department. The administrator said logon hours. Prince can log on onto this computer from what? Monday to what? Friday. But let me tell you, today is Sunday. Okay. So because today is Sunday, Prince cannot log on to what? The domain. Prince cannot log into the domain. Prince can never log into the domain unless today is Monday that Prince can log in. And for today being Monday, Prince cannot log in at just any time that Prince wants, unless from 6 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock in the evening that Prince can log what? Into this PC. So let's say Sunday. Okay, that Sunday to Prince, you can log on. Okay, apply. Okay, and let's on our server, let's close this server, and Prince is in his office. Click OK. Okay, and P Donaldson, the old password, get back, and let's go back again and enter the details. So P Donaldson, P Donaldson, okay, at K-BEST.com. We provide our password 123456 QW, then enter. The user's password must be changed before. Okay, then we provide our new password 123456 exclamation mark QW, 123456 exclamation mark QW, and press enter. You see, your password has been what? Changed. So on our server, if we restrict you that this day, this time, you must not supposed to enter into you must not supposed to use any company's what PC, I bet you can't. Because it's a domain what joint. Security is what tight. So the reason for creating a domain is security purpose. That not anybody can just come to the workplace at any time and come and do a sort of things. No, never. Only the administrator have 24 hours, 7 days, 24/7 to log in. Okay, so without the administrator or somebody which have been added to the enterprise admin, nobody, unless the administrator give you the permissions to what log in at that time. So it's interesting. Server administrators, your work is good. I like this what work. Wow. So you see, now Prince is going to what have his desktop as a new person employed in the company. Okay, so this is Prince machine what processing to give Prince his desktop. So Prince is a new employer. Okay, you see. So that's how you're going to what add a PC to a domain. It takes a lot of process. So my name is Kenneth Gideon, and today I know you are proud of yourself to be a system administrator. Don't worry about my English, because these are my first teachings, and I know in the future it will not be the same. Okay, thank you. So this is Prince machine, and this is the name Prince Donaldson. Prince can enter to the desktop and start doing things. So this is Prince desktop, Prince documents, nothing, because he is a new user. And let me tell you, not only Prince can use this PC, Prince can use this PC, log out, and somebody else can come and provide his details and log in through the same PC. Okay, so let's say if IT department we have one PC, never. IT department must not supposed to have one PC, but let's say it's a small company, or it's a small not company, small business. Okay, and the IT department is having only one computer. They can all share this one computer. Okay, they can share it. Prince can log in, do things, and log out, and somebody else can come and use the machine. So remember, not all versions or editions of Windows can be added to a domain, but professional, ultimate, and enterprise editions can be added to a domain. Thank you once again. My name is Kenneth Gideon from K-BEST.IT, and today our topic was to add a computer to a domain. And we first had a PC, and we installed Windows 8, and again we changed the computer name, we provide the IP address, and our IP address was from a DHCP server. We added the PC to our domain. So after that we checked and see, and it's true, our PC was what added, and we use a user in our what domain to log in to that PC, and it was successful. So thank you for staying with me, and I wish you good luck in anything that you are what searching for. Thank you, and have a nice day. Bye bye.